Well, hello everyone, and welcome back. McD over here, and we're going to continue on with our ES335 build today. Our overnight lows are still a little low for thinking about finishing our PRS, so another couple weeks, wait on that. And I went ahead and decided that we're going to split our Squire and ES335 videos, so keep an eye out, and we should see a Squire rebuild videos coming out too. But our most exciting project going on at the moment is an ES335 for Vince. So I think this episode we're going to pretty much finish off the body. Jump in there and get it. Got to glue the back on and really start working it down. So I think we can jump in here and get right to work. If there's anything else to wrap up, we'll catch you guys in a little bit. We'll be here and there and see if we can jump in and listen in on what's going on the work while it happens. So let's check it out. Let's get a body together and get it pretty. So we'll see you guys in a few minutes, and let's get some work done. All right.
I knew when I glued this up, I'd really want to put the center block on the base of the guitar, through the F-holes and such. This is the area we're going to see. And yeah, I had to be pretty confident with our body going together when I put this piece on. There's no going back, but we did. We even lined it up, and I found the way I should twist or kind of stress that center block so to make sure our center lines were going to join up, and it worked out great. And we went on. Now we're on. We're ready for the big show. And it is a pretty warm day today, and I'm gonna have to act quickly. Oh, when I glued this up, it was pretty scary. I got to where I thought the glue was getting a little tacky, and it took me so long to clamp up the front end of this where the horns are that I kind of got an optical illusion here in the back end, where there's a little bit of lip hanging off there with some glue, and I work my way around the front here, and when I get to the back, I'm like, oh my god, there's going to be a tiny gap, and lo and behold, there wasn't. It was just another one of those times when I finally took this thing over to the spindle sander. It relieved all my worries. And we actually, after we get all the clamps in the house out, even those brand new 7-inchers, I'm really enjoying. We're gonna get this thing together. Wow. If there's a spot, I'll put one in there, right? Ooh, that one just fell loose over there. There we go, that's better. So, now that we're through this, and right now my heart's pounding, I think, might have been a big mistake. Let's do a little cleanup. Yeah, we're gonna skip that whole spindle sanding part and go right to polishing up. Yeah, it was a lot of handwork for me on this, but this is the way I like to do it. Pretty funny how everyone is just like, oh, sanding. And I happen to quite like it. I guess I'm one of those outcasts. But working through this with sandpaper, I feel like, I can just get the perfect edge. And there was a ton of work that went into this, and it was very rewarding. We'll have to see how it turns out. I finally got myself a really accurate scale to weigh all of my things on, and realized, this is a little heavier than I thought. So, but yeah, we have all kinds of ways we can work this down, but let's go back to the neck a little. As you can see, I'm working in kind of single spots here. We're working that shape back to our template and just kind of getting rid of that maple edge, slowly but surely. And boy, it's really starting to come together. I've already penciled this all out. It's not as crazy as it looks. There are pencil marks where I'm putting the awl in. But yeah, I just wanted to throw that ruler on there for a little bit of extra comfort marking these slots off. And yeah, once again, Forstner bit. As soon as the rear end of the cutting area of the Forstner bit is in the body, you can really just take a peek at that and see how you're aligned with the wood and get a really straight shot through there. All right, our tuners are set here now. and we can go ahead and work that tiny bit of a headstock veneer and work the back. You can see I got that headstock veneer at a pretty good angle, so when we finalize this nut slot, it really does make that work. It makes the wood work so much nicer when you're just working straight down an edge rather into a wedge, and you can really easily go against the fretboard at that point. And yeah, I would never say finish sanding, not in my book, but here's some beginning finish sanding on our headstock veneer. And yeah, we want to work that down. We do have our truss rod cover to go on there. We want to make sure we have some good string clearance, so we'll keep an eye on that as we go. And this is a joy. This guitar has been in the works for a while now, and this is our final headstock thickening. We're getting down to size, and everything is coming together. I couldn't be happier with that. And we also go ahead and do a little bit of volute work off camera that you'll see at the end. Just kind of end of the day sanding, and the artistic creativity just flowed through as I was cleaning up. So we won't see that, but what we can see here is we are ready. We are ready for our switch holes. We are going to do a 3-way toggle, 2 volumes, 1 master tone, and our fourth switch there will be acoustic volume and acoustic flavor, for that matter. It'll be a push-pull pot with a little bit of adjustability on our piezo setup. Beyond that, we're going to wait till we get the bridge in to get a final location on where we want our toggle switch to be. Our 3-way for electric, acoustic, or acoustic. But we finally need to get some access. Yeah, I was hoping this would lighten the guitar up a lot more than it did. And now that I have an accurate scale, I hugged all of this walnut out and it barely moved. And that's some heavy maple. So we definitely have all kinds of fine sanding we can do to reduce a little bit of weight with that maple still. And we'll creatively do that. Here we are. We got battery access and we've got our input jack. The best part of this whole situation is now we have a place where we can put some really long reach needle nose pliers in and throw all of our pots in their holes. And can't ask for anything better than that.
Well, okay, everybody, another round done, and another round of feeling good about it. We're really come a long way on this guy, and we are pretty close. We are sitting at 6.5 pounds even right now, so just with our tiny bit of neck, that's not going to be much. But I want to get down to 6 pounds on this guy. That way, with our couple pounds of gear, I'd like to be just sub 8 at the heaviest. So that's going to be our goal. From this point, we're going to go ahead. We're going to do inlays, frets. We're getting pretty finalized on the neck shape. I've done a little behind the scenes work. We'll take some really good running pictures at the end of this episode, and it's been a while since you guys got to see a real close up of how we're doing. But we'll wrap up here, and we're getting pretty close. So a couple more episodes, I think we'll be wrapped up here, and weather's great for doing some finishing. Probably even try to get in and do some finishing on the PRS this weekend. I really appreciate you guys watching. It's been really fun to watch this guy come together. Every guitar I build just keeps getting nicer and nicer, and that's what we want, right? So we'll keep up with it. It's been a long month, you guys haven't seen me for a little bit, but I've got some vacations packed this summer, so again, a week or so, I'm gonna go spend a week in Hawaii, so lucky me. Should be just a blast, but we'll keep the videos going as best we can. Don't give up on me. Got some good work going here. I always wonder if, I think if I was one of the viewers, I'd be like, oh, it's been so long, he must have messed it up, right? But no, haven't messed anything up yet. But got all of our switch placement, our access for our battery, and our input jack. And we're moving right along. We are gotten pretty smooth. We are pretty flamey. Yeah, I guess that's enough for me until next time. We'll go through a huge run of pictures and let you guys take a peek and see what you think. And yeah, I really appreciate it a lot tuning in and checking it out. And who knows, one of these days I could be building a guitar for you. So cross that road when we get there. But yeah, appreciate it, you guys, and we'll see you next time. All right, thanks.